Not so long ago, we ran into a bit of a problem, which is we were using a product called a blue point switch to switch the points on our FDM 9 project here in Melbourne, and we can no longer get them because they come from the States. So somebody locally made these. These are a manual point switch made in Melbourne, and yeah, we've been using them for our 009 project. However, these very much work from anything from N through to O scale without any problems. Now, I've been selling them for a little while, but I do get quite a number of questions on how they work. So because I am building a little display piece here for upcoming exhibitions, I thought I'd take you through what you get in the pack and how they mount to a board for a set of points. So yeah, let's take a look. Preemptively, I have glued down this set of points to a little display board. Now it's just a set of Pico Unifrog points, which I took off something else. They are just glued down to a bit of 3mm cork onto some wood. I have fed the frog through and I've drilled a hole at the bottom for the throw bar. As for what you get in the pack, you get one point motor. It's got the switch, it's got the throw bar, it's got some screws. Assembly for this thing is easy. So let's do it. So the packets all come like this. They are just a single pack. Nothing too wild. We tried to make this as easy as possible. All right, these are your components. It goes together pretty easily. So to start with, you've got the bar, you've got the switch. This bar has a hole in it. You put that in there. You then take this bad boy, line her up. It's got a part where the switch just fits in, like so. Then you've got the top. Top, you can see it's got the holes there, and it's just gonna pop onto that. Fundamentals, pretty easy. So when you got the click sound like that, you can hear that the, well, point is switching, which in turn will switch your polarity. This is for the tension bar. Now, you can glue it in, it will press fit in as well. All right, so I just press fit this one in. It is in there incredibly tight. It doesn't need to be anything too wild. So in terms of tension, least amount of throw, most amount of throw. Depending on where you're at, that I will leave up to you. Now I should also point out you do get 2 screws there just to screw it all together. So you've got a nice snug fit there. Bam. So even if you don't use it as a point motor, you've got yourself a nice fidget toy. Now, as for mounting to the board, it's pretty easy. You have to drill a hole under your baseboard or however you've used it under here so you can get the throw bar through. In terms of fixing this down, you can screw it in. The screws aren't included, you can just use small screws.
A few moments later.
All right, so as you can see, screwed in, used a bit of glue as well just to make sure it's not going anywhere. As for the terminals on here, you wire it up the same as you would any point motor. Middle one goes to the frog, left or right, either side of the track, positive and negative. That's it, you don't have to do anything else. Now, as for the mechanism, easy. I just used a piece of piano wire. You can make them look a lot nicer with a piece of dowel, recessed, anything you want. I just used what I had just to make this up pretty quick today because I am running out of time. Anyway, that's it. Simple and easy, and it means you're no longer relying on the contact from just the point blades. You have now got your power up here, which is what you should have. So that makes it nice and easy, and they're pretty cost effective. These retail for 20 bucks each, whereas say a powered point motor will run you anywhere from $40 to $60 depending on what you are after. So for me, I like to keep things simple. For me, this works. It's easy to wire, it's easy to use, and they've been nice and reliable. So there we go. That is the manual point switches that are available on wheeljamesrailways.com exclusively. And yeah, if you have any other questions, dump them in the comments, send us an email, or we'll see you at an exhibition soon. Anyway, that's been that. Thanks for watching. Hooroo.